Today we are doing science, which is super exciting. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So guys, if you were here on Tuesday, even if you weren't, that's fine. We talked about solid, liquid, gas, and how the vocabulary words of them changing into each other. We learned that a solid can melt into a liquid can vaporize into a gas can condense into a liquid, and then a liquid can freeze into a solid. If you remember, I used water as an example because water is a really good example of, ice cubes, liquid water, and then like water vapor or steam. So today we're learning about two new processes that I'm excited for us to learn. But first, this first part is just a quick little, it's a little reminder, but then we're going to learn two new processes, okay? So right here, select the arrow, so it's one of these three, that represents freezing. Which one of these represents freezing? I see lots of hands. Someone said, "You will never know." Who is that? We will never know. So, you will never know. It is your turn to answer.
Liquid into solid.
Liquid into solid. I'm going to click that one that he said that was freezing. Boom. That is correct. Good job. All right. Next one is melting. Which one of these can actually melt into another property? Right? Oh, I see lots of hands up. Okay, let's do Draven.
Solid to liquid.
A solid to a liquid. That is correct. Again, guys, think of water. This whole process, I would think of water. You can think of an ice cube melting. So yes, good job. All right. Okay. Next one, condensing, and we do know this, right? Condensing. Right? Again, think of water. Okay, and it has to be one of these. Has to be one of these. Dun dun dun. All right. Even if you don't know the answer, if you know what two of them are, then you know that condensing is just the last one. Also, guys, also, let's try and make sure we raise our hand. I don't really check the group chat much when we're doing science, so I do check for raised hands a lot. So let's do that. I think I saw Jay's hand first. Jay. Which one is condensing?
The arrow from solid going to gas.
You said the one that's going from solid to a gas?
Yeah.
All right, that was a good guess. But guys, we actually didn't learn that word yet. The one that goes from solid to gas, that's one of the two new ones we're going to learn today. We didn't learn that one yet. All right, just like this one down here, depositing, we haven't learned that one yet either. So that means it has to be one of these two arrows. It has to be that one or this one. So what about you, Agni? Which one do you think it is?
Gas into liquid.
A gas into a liquid. A gas into a liquid. Guys, Agni is correct. How I like to remember condensing is like rain. You take all the air and the water vapor, and then it starts raining through the clouds. That's condensing or condensation. All right? Or like in the morning, we go to bed and then the grass is dry and we wake up and there's dew on the grass. So there's like little water vapors on it. All right? No one goes around spraying grass in the middle of the night just to make sure we have water on our grass in the morning. That doesn't happen. That would take way too long. That'd be crazy. So that just happens through condensing. It's dry grass and then the water vapor turns into actual liquid water that is on the grass, which is really cool. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, this is the last one that we do know. All right, and then we're going to talk about the two new ones that we don't know yet. This one says vaporizing. Vaporizing. All right, I think I only see one hand up, and that looks like someone named Who. That's all they say. That's all.
That's me again.
Oh, hello. Okay, Who? Which one is it?
Vaporizing liquid into gas.
Yes, good job, Who. It does go liquid to gas. I like to think of that as, you're boiling a pot of water to start cooking with, and then you see all the steam. It's turning into water vapor. Okay, so good job. All right, guys. We still got, okay, this is the last one, but we know this. Okay, and then we'll talk about the two new ones. So this is the last one that we know. This is freezing. This is freezing. We kind of talked about this already a little bit earlier. And I would love to see some participation from someone I haven't heard from yet. Philmon, have you gone yet?
Why you always ask me? No, I didn't.
Okay,
Did you forget?
so Philmon, your turn.
Okay, it's liquid to solid. I think.
Yes, good job, buddy. It is indeed. Yep, and you can again think of water turning into an ice cube. It's freezing. All right, good job. All right, for some of my new friends, in case you didn't know, because I know I have two new people here today, it is a rule that we do not draw on the screen. So please do not draw on the screen. Thank you. Okay, we're answering 6 questions now. All right, guys. To do this, again, for my new friends, because I know we have 2 new people, we do not draw on the screen. Thank you. All right, guys. We have 2 new words that I am going to talk about real quick. Okay. We have sublimate. That's a new one. Okay. Sublimate is when you turn a solid, and again, I'm going to keep using water, so I'll try and draw. Oh, God. It's hard to draw on this, but pretend we have an ice cube. Okay. A little ice cube right here. Boop. Boop. Ice cube. Then sublimate is when a solid straight up turns into a gas. Okay? It's when it just straight up turns into a gas. So it completely skips water. It completely skips liquid. Okay? It just goes straight from an ice cube to water vapor. Okay? Straight. Okay? This does not happen often because there's not many examples I can give you, but there is something called dry ice. It's called dry ice. It's super cool, and when you get into middle school, you'll get to hear about this a lot more. But dry ice is a good example. I'm going to have to stop again. We do not draw on the screen. We do not draw on the screen. Mr. Hughes can draw on the screen so I can teach, but we do not draw things on the screen. Thank you. All right. We have sublimate, which is turning a solid straight into a gas. Normal ice cubes cannot do that. Dry ice, however, can. Dry ice is a very special kind of ice that is cooled at sub-zero temperatures, that the moment that it starts to warm up, it already starts turning into water vapor. It's super cool. It's super crazy. I'll probably post a video of it on our Google Classroom today. It won't be homework, but it'll be really cool to look. Okay, and then another new word, okay, which is turning a gas into a solid. Okay, that's going to be the other new one we learned today. Okay. This one is depositing. Pretty sure that's what it's called. I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it's called depositing. That is when a gas immediately turns into a solid. A good example of this, and you guys probably know this one a little bit better, is hail. If you've ever seen it here in Ohio, yeah. So hail is a good example of depositing because instead of going from gas and turning into liquid like rain, it's a gas and it's so cold it just starts hailing. So it completely skips becoming rain and just turns into hail, which is super cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase these and then we're gonna keep going. Okay, let's try and save the questions till the end because I'm sure some of us want to share our stories on hail, but we'll talk about stories on hail later. Okay, so for now, let's do this. Select the arrows that represent melting, which we should already know. Let's see if I can call on someone I haven't called on yet. Kabir, I haven't called on you yet.
Solid into liquid.
That is correct. It is a solid into a liquid, like an ice cube melting. Good job. All right, guys, we just learned this one. Sublimating. Sublimating. I wonder what this one is. Anusha, do you remember what I just said this one was?
I don't know.
That's okay. I can give you a hint. It's going to be either a solid to a gas or a gas to a solid because that's what we just learned. So it's one of those arrows.
Solid to gas.
Yes, good job, Anusha. It is a solid. Oh, well, let me click it. Yes, it is a solid to a gas. Okay, the example I used for this one was dry ice. Okay, again, I'm going to show you a video on that later, but a solid straight into a gas, it completely forgets liquid. That is called sublimating. Good job. All right, now condensing, and we know this one. Okay, so I want to know who remembers this one. Anwar, what's this one? Condensing.
I think it's cooled gas to solid.
So you think it goes up here?
It's solid to a gas. That's what I think.
No. Well, so you were half right the first time. It starts as a gas. Okay. Starts as gas, but we're not going to turn into a solid. So what else can we turn into?
A liquid.
Yes. So I like to think of that one as the rain. Condensing is like rain. It turns from water vapor in the sky into rain. Not bad. Okay. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Okay, next one. Vaporizing. And we do know this one. Okay, I would love to see a hand from someone I haven't heard from. Keep in mind, as long as you participate at least once, guys, you don't have to participate anymore. So I would like to see someone's hand I have not seen before. Stella.
Liquid into gas.
A liquid into gas. Good job. It is a liquid into a gas. All right. Oh, there we go. She is correct. I like to think of that one as cooking and you make steam. All right. Good job. Okay. This one is freezing. We should know this one. All right. So I should definitely see more hands up for this one. Again, think of water and what happens and how we can get water to freeze. I'm trying to call on someone I haven't called on. Okay. See a lot of hands. Natika.
Liquid into melting.
A liquid into a solid. Yes, good job. So you guys, I like to think of that as water turning into an ice cube. Okay, good job. All right. Oh, we know this one too. This one's melting. Okay, this one is melting. All right, so what could we have if we were using water as our example again? Where water does what? How do we do this? Again, I'm trying to find someone I haven't heard from. Who have I not heard from? I haven't heard from Portia, Pooja, Damaya. I guess that's it. Where'd Lolita go? She was here. I don't see her anymore. And then Alexis is gone too. So, well, I don't know where they went, but hopefully they come back.
Can I
So,
go?
huh?
Can I go?
Oh, yeah, Damaya, go ahead. Which one is melting?
Gas to liquid.
You're super close. It is something into a liquid, but not a gas.
Liquid. Liquid into solid.
Oh, you got it. Flip it. Make that backwards.
Solid into a liquid.
Yes. So, yeah, good job, Damaya. I like to think of that one as an ice cube melting. So I have a solid ice cube melting into my liquid water. So there you go. Good job. Okay, guys, we are on the next one. Okay, this is the last one. All right. And how many questions did I say we have? We have 4 questions, and I have, how many people haven't gone yet? I still have Pooja and Portia. So Pooja, Portia, I just want you guys to answer one of these, and then the last 2 are open to everybody. So, guys, based on the arrows, which it already gives us what our arrows are, okay, and then there you can see our new one, sublimating and depositing. Which one of these circles represents a gas? Which one of these circles represents a gas? Is it this one? Is it this one? Or is it this one? All right. Pooja, do you want to try? And Pooja, you can type your answer too, if that's easier for you. You can type it in the chat box if you don't want to say it. I know that's what some people here do. They just type. And that's okay. And then same for you, Portia. I would love it if you or Pooja try to answer this one maybe. Have I really not called on you, Niraj? I feel like you're one of the ones I always call on. Okay, Niraj, if you're being honest, I feel like I was calling you, but Niraj, which one is it then?
The one that represents gas is that one. The one that's going to melting.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good guess, but Portia put it in the chat box. She actually got it right. Okay.
Oh, it's above one.
Yeah, Portia, good job. It is the top one. So, and we can test this too. So I have a gas and I condense and turn into water like rain. So far that's right. Or I can get heated up and turn into steam, vaporizing, good. And then this new one we just learned is I can go from a gas and turn into hail, depositing, and then from this solid, I can immediately turn into gas and sublimate. So Portia, good job. All right, so Niraj, do you want to try this one?
Sure.
Okay, what do you think this one is? This one's trying to figure out which one's the solid.
Okay, it's the left.
You think it's this one?
Yeah, because
All right.
it's pointing with the freezing. So
It is, good job. Yeah, my solid can melt into water. My water can freeze into ice. My ice can sublimate, if it's dry ice, sublimate into a gas. And then my water vapor can turn into ice or turn into hail like that. So yes, Niraj, good job. All right, my next one is a liquid. So Pooja, do you think you know which one this is now? maybe? We've already done 2 of them. Pooja, do you think you know which one the last one is? Oh, I told Pooja I would unmute her. I am so sorry. Pooja, okay, you are unmuted. You can talk now.
Okay.
Sorry, I totally forgot I told you I would do that. Pooja, which one of these bubbles do you think it is?
Freezing.
You think it's the one for freezing? So you think it's this one?
Yes.
You're close. You're close. A liquid can freeze, but if a liquid freezes, it turns into ice. So this one would be ice. So then we got to melt the ice, and we melt it. So then which one's the liquid? Oh, Pooja, is that your little sister? Pooja, is that your little sister?
Yes.
She sounds so cute. Aw. Well, because I have a soft spot for little ones, I'm gonna help you out. Oh my gosh, she's so cute, her little voice. Okay, so Pooja, you were close. Water can freeze, yes, but it turns into ice. So when we melt our ice, it turns back into our liquid water. So it's actually this one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There you go. Awesome. All right, your little sister helped us out today. All right, Pooja, I'm gonna put you back on mute. Okay. And guys, is this the last one? Yep, this is the last one. Okay, this one's up for grabs for anybody. For anybody.
Me.
Who am I gonna call on? Demaya, it doesn't work like that. You gotta raise your hand. I loved how excited you were, though. Okay. Let's do. I'm gonna do Anwar because I haven't seen him in forever. So Anwar. Which one is the gas? Do you think you know? Oh, Anwar, you're on mute. Anwar, we can't hear you, buddy. You're on mute.
It would be on the left side.
You think it's this one?
Yes.
All right. Let's find out. So
Something tells me it should have been the right one, but I don't know. Something tells me it was the right one.
let's
But
click
me,
the,
I think
that's okay. Let's click the right one then. So the right one, okay, depositing, turning into hail.
yes,
Yes.
it has to be down with the right one.
And then
Great.
from our hail or our dry ice, we can turn it back into a gas. We can condense and turn into rain, and then from rain we can turn into steam. So yes, you are right.
Let's go.
Good job. Oh wow, we have another one? Guys, we got one more. Whoa. Okay, we got one more and then we're done. I didn't know we were gonna have 4 stages today. We never had that before. Okay, here we go. Which circle represents the solid? Oh, and it only gives us one of our arrows labeled this time. So they're trying to make it a little bit harder. So you only get, it only tells you what one of the arrows are this time. So Philmon, what is it?
This one's a tough one here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that's depositing, like right here, melting. But
This
right
one?
here. Wait,
This one, right?
I don't see your mouse.
Right here?
Yes.
Yes, you are right. Because my solid can, oh, I need to click it again. My solid can melt into liquid. My liquid can turn into steam. And my steam can turn into hail, which is a solid. Good job, buddy. All right, next one. We're going to do which one of these is a liquid. All right, not Agni. So not Agni. Which one is it?
It's the right one.
The right one? Right here?
Yeah.
Let's see if he is right. Oh, let me click on it. There we go. All right, my liquid can vaporize into steam. My steam can turn into hail, and my hail can melt into liquid. Yes, you are right. All right, next one. Which one is the gas? Let's call on, oh, Pooja, do you think you know? Will it let me? Oh no, it's not letting me unmute you. Why can I not unmute her? Okay, Pooja, it worked. So Pooja, do you think you know?
I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. I saw your little your like hand up thing. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna put you back on mute, and then I'll just keep scrolling. Okay. Does anybody think? Niraj, what do you think?
I think top one. The top one.
Think the top one?
Yup.
All right, let's test it. My gas can deposit into hail. My hail can melt into water. My water can boil into steam. Yes, you are right. All right, guys, and then this is the last one. Solid. All right, let's do a solid. Draven, which one is it?
Hold up. The left one?
The left one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out. Okie doke. My solid can turn into hail. Wait a second. Can my solid turn into another solid?
No.
So I don't think it's that one.
The top
then-
one.
Well, let's test that one. So
Yeah.
my hail can get heated up. My hail can get heated up and turned into steam. And then my steam can turn into well, I guess I'm wording it wrong.
Okay. Now I know which one it is.
Which one is it?
The right one.
Yes.
The solid can melt into a liquid. The liquid can then get vapored into gas. Then the gas can turn into hell.
Exactly. Good job. All right, guys, we are done. Okay. So guys, before I let us go, this is completely optional and not graded, but I wanted to show you because one of the teachers showed me. There's this website called mysteryscience.com. Okay. On here, you have to scroll down, but there's 5th grade lessons down here. These are science experiments you can do from home. Okay. The reason why I'm not going to grade it or make it required is because not everyone has the supplies. So you could click on this spaceship science and click on one of these Earth's orbit one if you want to. And then you can go down to activity prep. Okay. And then it says to do this one, you're going to need rulers, a lot of rulers, scissors, and paper fasteners. Okay. So if you have those, great. If not, then don't do that one. You could do this one, shadow patterns, and the supplies are paper, glue sticks, ruler, scissor, paper plates, toothpicks, chalk, flashlight, sticky tack. Okay, which is pretty much slime, but it's a little more solid. So guys, this website's actually really fun because it just tells you how to do science experiments from your home. only if you have the supplies though. So that's why I'm not requiring it, because I know not everybody has paper, scissors, glue, sticky tack, you know, whatever else they said. So if you want to look through this website, Mystery Science, and maybe try and do some of these, if you have the supplies at home, you are more than welcome to. I would love that. And if you can, and then you send me a picture of your science experiment, I will give you extra credit. But if you can't, that's totally fine too. So do not worry about it. Okay? If you can or you cannot, that is totally fine. All right? I just thought it was a fun website to share at mysteryscience.com. Okay? Yep, that has stopped. Oh, give me one sec. Oh, I can't minimize Zoom. Okay, got it. I'm gonna hit OK. Okay, boom. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording.